to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Panthers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So UTSA's offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And it's incomplete on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Pittsburgh's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different.
They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking for room, it's Parker. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive in the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Using the quick game. And he will score! Touchdown, Roadrunners!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Washington State ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory, and they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Pitt pushing the pace.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. He'll do it himself. Got a first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hodge. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Let's look at the big picture for Pitt. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated route.
Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Slade. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that time with the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it. And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run in the red zone. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with a stop. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt. Extra point here will tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Parker. Oh, it's a pass. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced him.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The short hand, it's Moncrief. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Gets the back moving. Quick pass on the fly motion. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Pitt right back to the line. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Moncrief. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Panthers. Fit it in the window for the score.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found him.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, maybe.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. And he'll just get rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to
throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out in the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The PITT offense back on the field and ready to roll. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Panthers want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
Yes, sir. I caught that bitch.
Return to what a play by this defense to get the football.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction.
Great interception.
Create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top, looking deep down the right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So now it's 2nd and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. Creates a little room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. It's Smalls. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Pulls it in. It's Wood. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners are threatening in the red zone. Snagged out of the air. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The gift to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Makes the catch along the sideline and steps out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early. He's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beat.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Roadrunners will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. PITT pushing the base.
All right, defense, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires on the run. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now,
ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal when you have to lay out and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on 4th down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. On the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on.
He lost one down the sideline. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Roadrunner. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Yes, sir. He's a freshman. He's a freshman.
Hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him.
Fielder V12. Connection, connection, connection. It's going to be like that all year for 4 years.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They are up by 7 over Arkansas State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Hand off from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Hit right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. They've got the play bottle up. Fumble, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there. And they were
Our defense is crazy this year. Our defense is crazy this year. Yes, sir.
Passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball, even if you can't see them.
Oh, Goose going crazy. Goose going crazy. Don't tell me Goose made that play. Goose made the play. Wow. Oh, yeah, he played the week. National player of the week.
They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Fires one high and deep. And
I didn't even see that little man.
Downfield by the DB. While they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient. Like, not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to the left. Touchdown!
They can't fuck with us. They can't hold you. They can't hold you. They can't hold you.
How about the day for this young fella?
That's 4.
That's a 4-game stretch.
4.
4 touchdowns in 1 game.
4 for 4. 4 for 4.
He has not disappointed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the score is
Fuck you, Pittsburgh. This is my payback for last year.
Replay scoring drive. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Pitt pushing the pace.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Got a little space. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy, just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! And the route is on.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The PITT offense back on the field and ready to roll. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's hot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
3rd down play from the gun. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Corners are going to bail. Finding open areas. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Clock clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. With the catch, it's Wood. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Grove. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Floating away. Kept it and he's past the marker. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down and he slides in safely.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And he's thrown another interception. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before
Greatest game.
getting the football.
Greatest defensive game ever.
On the return. What a play there. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Huffman. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smalls. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Orlando. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get us...
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth.
They can't stop him.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent.
Your 12 versus my 12. Ha 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 ha. Fuck you, Pittsburgh.
Should be ranked in the first place.
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though,
B12, B12, B12.
That win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. You start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.